Good morning. It's Friday. Don't have to work. Good thing. We'll be mindful of our breath and stay in the moment. Even 3, 1, 2, 3. With children, I've read this one in a while. Comfortable with uncertainty. This page here. Thinking bigger. To cultivate equanimity, we practice catching ourselves when we feel attraction or aversion, before it hardens into grasping or negativity. We train in staying with the soft spot and use our biases as stepping stones for connecting with the confusion of others. Strong emotions are useful in this regard. Whatever arises, no matter how bad it feels, can be used to extend our kinship to others who suffer the same kind of aggression or craving, who, just like us, get hooked up by hope and fear. This is how we come to appreciate that everyone's in the same boat. We all desperately need more insight into what leads to happiness and what leads to pain. It's easy to continue, even after years of practice, to harden into a position of anger and indignation. However, if we can contact the vulnerability and rawness of resentment or rage or whatever it is, a bigger perspective can emerge. In the moment that we choose to abide with the energy instead of acting it out or repressing it, we are training in equanimity and thinking bigger than right and wrong. This is how all the 4 limitless qualities, love, compassion, joy, and equanimity, evolve from limited to limitless. We practice catching our mind hardening into fixed views and do our best to soften. Through softening, the barriers come down. Yeah, I feel like that's what I've been trying to do the last I have to think how old I am in some years. Last 10 years of my life, just that softening. 20 to 25 was so much in my ego and so much into chasing pleasure, avoiding pain, until it came to a standstill and just everything stopped. I didn't know I wanted to soften right away. It took me a while to really look at myself and see the selfishness of the drug and alcohol use, and see the selfishness in my behaviors in many ways. And now I don't feel selfish as much. I know what is healthy for me to do. There's certain people I'm not in the best communication with, but those are people that aren't 100% positive people in my life. They have their own needs and I have my own needs, and I feel like I give a little bit more than I get. So in those relationships I'm backed off a little bit, and it's okay. I don't have to feel guilty. I mean, we all are trying to live our own lives and doing the best we can, and sometimes the best that I can do for myself is just take care of myself and take some time away. And I need that more than maybe some, and I'm not totally an introvert, but I'm not totally an extrovert either. And there's sometimes I am an introvert, and then there's sometimes I'm an extrovert. But for the most part, I think it leans on the side of the introversion and self-reflection and taking this time. Like, everything feels okay right now. I know if I went and maybe hung out last night, I would have stayed up too late, wouldn't have gotten up early to do this. So many benefits to this practice of softening. And, with fixed views, it's a tough thing to do. And it does keep getting better, which is kind of a rarity. Sometimes I feel like life just throws curveballs, and like it throws curveballs now, but they don't cause so much suffering. They don't cause so much, for me, running away or needing to use a substance. That's that. I'm not saying I'm just free and clear. Things arise, but really being aware of what I'm doing to myself. Be very aware of what kind of thoughts I'm having, how my body feels, how much tension I'm carrying, how my heart is beating, how my breath is behaving, and doing all those things and just being present with the body creates that serenity, creates the happiness. It talks about those 4 limitless qualities of joy, equanimity, love, and compassion. And really doing things to cultivate those attributes rather than cultivating states of desire, which desire is a state of suffering. So watering the seeds of suffering that our society and our capitalist, consumerist society can really just water those seeds in people that aren't aware of what causes suffering. So I'm really grateful for being able to be aware of what the causes of those sufferings are, and trying to catch them before they get too out of control to go anywhere. So trying to spend my day without too much grasping or aversion today. If anyone watches this, feel free, more than free, to leave comments or questions or anything in there. One of these days somebody will say something.